I go walking with a friend of mine around the park on this path, and we go 6 times. It's a bit narrow, the path, but we sort of walk just on the edge of the path to avoid the mud. But yesterday I noticed he was sort of coming off the path and zigzagging around, like almost walking around trees and going through the mud to avoid people. And I thought he was a bit paranoid, and I said, well, you know, what are you doing? And he said, well, I haven't got long to get the vaccine. I've come this far. I don't want to get corona now. So I would sort of carry on and just walk round them a little bit, because I just think we're in the air, the open air, fresh air will be all right. And he would go, you know, he probably walked about 3 times as much as I did, off the path in the mud, and then stagger back onto the path. And I thought, you know, he's zigzagging everywhere. And then that's the way he is now. He's a zigzagger. And there's a lot of people who just walk the other side of the road and avoid people. Is something to add on to mask wearing, just completely going the opposite direction of someone. And I tend to just walk round them, but there are people who are a bit more concerned. But then yesterday I started feeling ill, and I thought, oh fuck, I hope it's not corona. And I was on reading about all the possible nightmare scenarios and seeing where my will was. And then I suddenly thought, if only I'd zigzagged, if only I'd done that, walked round someone instead of being so lazy. And as it turns out, I think I've just got a cold. But you know, it does. You know, I do see that maybe walking round people and round the trees in the park might, while you wait for the vaccination to come through, whenever that comes through. So maybe I'll follow him through the mud next time, but he might not allow me to get that close. I don't know. He seemed pretty worried about corona. I don't think I've got corona. I just think I feel a bit ill. Cheers.